Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression,
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression,
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression,
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression,
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain.
Yes, people, welcome back to Chelsea Perspective. Welcome back to another pre-game show on Chelsea Perspective. I hope you're all doing well. And I have to be honest, I am seriously nervous but we're here for Graham Potter's audition, if you want to see it that way. Pardon me while I turn off the light, but as you're waiting, please keep liking the video. Let's get it to 100 likes as soon as possible. For a few days now, we haven't been able to get to 100, but I understand the transfer window is shut. And again, a lot of people are not interested in what's going on here. But that's why, please keep liking the video. Also, do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Let's see what we have in the chat already. I know the lineup is out, but we'll get to it in a bit. Give me a second. I need to do something here. Again, if you're in the chat, let me know how you're feeling, whether you're looking forward to the game, whether you're nervous, and what you think will happen. We'll get to it. We'll get to analyzing the lineup in a bit. More importantly, thank you so much for finding the time to join. As it is now, it is Milan 2, Dynamo Zagreb 1. Milan was leading 1-0 when I first looked at it. Okay, let me do this. Just one second. Yep, just quickly, let me see how much I can catch up with in the chat because a lot of people are there already. Please keep liking the video. We have 27 likes already. Let's get it to 100 likes as soon as possible. I'd really appreciate that. The likes do quite a lot for the channel. Excuse me. Nehemiah Fawole, my United brother, says a Chelsea must win. Yep. As it is right now, we are at the bottom of the table. We must win this one. Again, if we lose this game or even a draw, will make it quite difficult for us to get out of the group. I don't like it when I see these from Chelsea fans. 6-0 win, you think. Hopefully, again, maybe I'd be wrong. I want to see the current crop of players overcome the charity FC factor because it's usually come into play when you think Chelsea will mop the floor with the team. They end up underperforming, so to speak. Liam Lane says, hi, Kachila, up the Chelsea here for a great result. I hope we'll win. Once we end this one, we'll be going to it will redirect us to Soccer Perspective, where we will do the watch along. In case if you have time and you want to be part of it, you're always welcome to participate there. To Chaliban says again, Ward says, big up everyone, big up to you too, brother. And my brother Roger and friend says, hello, y'all bleeding blue. I hope I am bloody nervous. I cannot wait for the light up. I am nervous. Again, the question is the man himself, who you could argue is this audition. How do you think Graham Potter will be, feeling right now? Because it's straight from being a Brighton coach to a serious Champions League home game of the Chelsea Football Club. Tell me you know how he feels. Indeed, thank you. Likewise, okay, saying Hello to again. Surinat Govindarajan, my brother. It's been a while. I hope you're doing it well. He says, doing good. Big up to you too. Again, and B, just for you guys that don't know, Nightbot is a machine. It's not a human being. It's just an automated policing software that helps keep the chat clean. Again, it wasn't working the day we had some ugly conversations in the chat that got the video blocked. Plus, the channel also got a serious warning from Google. But that's by the way. Yeah, Alt Sports Fan Adam says, I saw why Tuchel had to go, but I don't by any means understand the ball either. This is all stuff is bizarre as hell. But again, he probably wants a Premier League games in Saudi Arabia and over the world too. Yeah, because it's he's profit focused. But that doesn't mean he doesn't want the club to win. And the good thing is that he's said he's going to hire footballing people to take care of the footballing aspect of the whole thing. Then business, I think it will always be him. He didn't become a billionaire by being dumb. So he understands how to set up the club to have multiple sources of income. And that's fine by me. Again, if he overdoes it, we will find out. Glenn says, hear me out. Again, a summer football fight, Jorginho versus Bruno. Yeah, I get it. And my sister and friend didn't expect Aspie in the back four. I didn't expect him either. Again, I haven't actually looked at the lineup. I just wanted to say hello to people in the chat. Again, in a back four, he's the right back. He isn't bumping forward. If all he gets to do is defend. I'm not going to say I really trust him because the last time we played the back four under Thomas Tuchel that he started there, I was confident that he was going to do well because all he would do majority of the time is defend. He ended up disappointing. And Kim So in the chat was like, well, coach, you said Aspie's going to do well defensively, and look what he's done. And he was awful that day, I have to be honest. But that's, by the way, here we have my brother Dan. I'm friend. He says, big up Coachella, surprised by the lineup. Again, Aspie starting at the back. Yeah, a surprise. Let me see who else. Again, hello to everyone. If I haven't said hello to you, apologies. I'm going to skip to us so I get to the very bottom. And here is my brother and friend, a big up coach in the office, but sneaking a listen. Thank you very much for finding time to join. I understand bills don't pay themselves. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show. Not so comfortable with the starting lineup, but we'll see. Again, the manager will believe he knows what he's doing. We'll see how it pans out. It's at 4-3-3. Smart of him to pan that to Bali. But Aspie, I'll look at it in a bit. I haven't actually looked at it. He says we're finished. I think we'll be all right. Again, let's see what happens. The new manager bounds and all that. Again, best wishes to Porter and his Blues. Yep, our Blues. Don't deny that, Mikhail. Even your shirt says otherwise. Your DP shirt, but that's, by the way, yes, it is Porter's audition, Chelsea audition, and I hope he does well. Again, I cannot believe Aspie is playing ahead of Fofana. I can't believe that either. Something isn't quite right. But if it's a back four, maybe there isn't space for Fofana centrally. Maybe that's the case. Big up to Chilla, big up to you too, brother. A 4-3-3 with Aspie as the centre back, Kepa in goal with Jorginho as a DM. We're losing badly. We'll see what happens. Again, I knew before time that he was going to bank heavily on experienced players because usually when new managers come in, they trust the more experienced players better. They're the ones that you can argue will easily or seamlessly adapt to their preferred approach to the game. Then gradually they will ease in the younger ones. Again, that's my theory. I'm not sure why Aspie is starting. Okay, let's go straight into looking at the lineup. Okay, big up to you, Kachila, the panel, and everyone in the chat. Big up to you too, brother. I hope you're doing well. Again, predictions. On who I think I'll look at the lineup, then I'll be able to tell you if I look at the structure. I'll take a guess. I wouldn't say I'll be able to tell you. Let me say specifically. Again, please don't read how much into the lineup. He has to play the captain in his first game in charge, guys. Again, think about it. he will soon realize what we all know about Aspie. There's a chance he performs really well today. You don't know. So let's look at it. Usually, sometimes this guy, they get it correct. They say for us, it's a 4-3-3 formation. Centrally, as for Quetta starting centrally, now I see why people are talking. Wow. And on the bench, yep, let me see. I can't see all the people. So Koulibaly is on the bench, and Fofana probably on the bench. So why is that? I am really not sure. If he's talking about the ability to carry the ball from the back forward, you can say that's not Aspie's strongest suit. He's not the most technically gifted player, so I'm a bit confused. Maybe I don't think this is correct. Even if we're going with a 4-3-3, Jorginho will never be on the left-hand side. He'd be centrally. I don't think Kovacic will start centrally. I think Kovacic starts on the left or on the right-hand side. The front three, you could say, is correct. But who was it that was asking me who do I think gets the first goal? With this front three here, I think he gets a good. He'll get some, delicious service from Sterling and Havertz, and I think Aubameyang will get the first goal. But I'm still confused. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Why is Aspie starting ahead of Koulibaly or Fofana? Which you could even Trevor Chalobah will make a better pairing with Thiago Silva centrally here. I'm not sure. Again, two of these guys actually are not the best aerially, so that scares the heck out of me. I'm not going to lie to you. Again, if you're watching, please keep liking the video. We have just 37 likes. Let's get it to 100 likes as soon as possible. I'm still not sure. That is the midfield area. I'm not sure that's the case here. If it stays 4-3-3, I don't think, again, there's in no world, I don't believe Kovacic starts centrally. And for them, they're playing two up front, one behind the two, and then the three in front of their defense. You can say this structure is designed, to frustrate Chelsea and then find the space and hit us on a break. And let's look at the history here again. Insights here, so to speak. Chelsea are unbeaten in 6 home games. Again, haven't kept a clean sheet in 6 matches. That just trumps it. That means the unbeaten home game doesn't really make sense in any way. While Salzburg haven't lost in 7 matches, unbeaten in 4 away games. So that tells you we're in a lot of trouble. They have been unbeaten in 4 away games and haven't lost in 7 matches in total. And in 7 matches for us, I think we've lost 3 games. So I am really concerned. Let me see here just quickly so I can share the link. It'd be more fun if I have somebody join me on the panel here. Dan, where is Dan? 5 hours ago, but I can send you another one. So yeah, again, like I said, I'm not sure what Azpilicueta is doing on the pitch. Yes, we knew, and we talked about the manager. Yeah, that he probably bank on the more experienced players to help him get results. What I didn't think about is Aspie being part of that experience. Players, because I'm confused now. Really, we're in trouble. If these guys understand that Thiago Silva isn't the best at defending aerial balls, we're in trouble. Azpilicueta isn't the best aerially too, so I'm not sure what Porta is doing here. Even Thomas Tuchel wouldn't start it like this. So if you're on the chat, let me know what you think. I want to get your thought on what you think about the lineup. Really, it's crazy. I am perplexed, to say the least. But that's, by the way, just quickly, I'll catch up on the chat. I'll come back. The legendary IBZ and my brother is already in the house. Let me catch up on the chat. Come back to him and see what his thoughts are. Again, let's get it to 100 likes as soon as possible, people. Keep liking the video, please. Let's see what we have here. Old Kai Havertz says Havertz, again, isn't a winger, but again, he can operate on the flanks there. He's done that for Leverkusen, and I think he'll do quite well there. He doesn't have to be centrally on the flanks. He still does well. I think it's a 3-5-2. If we say it's a 3-5-2, then who will be the person at the back? That's one thing. Okay, if it is 3-5-2, I think it makes a bit of a sense. Aspie can simply play as the right center back position. But let me catch up with what we have and come back to the panel. Again, it's supposed to be four. Please stop. Just stop. It's supposed to be again a 4-4-3 ball information. Yeah, maybe he makes them the 12th man. And here we have, as long as I see Potter trying to improve the team with what he has week in, week out. Again, I will support the guy. It's been a hellish time since the takeover. Just needs sensible choices and again stability. Let me see. Again, I'm going to skip quite a few to get to the very bottom. And AB says, again, he thinks, 1 second, my screen takes a bit to show what I'm highlighting. He thinks it is a 4-2-3-1. I still don't think it's 4 at the back. I think what will make better sense would be 3 at the back, but let's see what happens. Again, has to be something wrong with this thing. Yep, it has to be. I think I feel the same way too. Big up to you, Santiago Mones. I hope you're well, brother. Nice to see you here. And Calix says, would guess it will be 4-1-2-1. So a diamond with 2 up front. Again, Potter always played either a 3 at the back, or when he did a 4, it would be a diamond. Wow, you sound like you know him very well. I hope that is the case. Let's see what else we have here. Again, big up people. I'm just going to scroll to the very bottom and I'll try to read your subsequent contributions. IBZ, welcome to the panel, brother. What do you think about the lineup? Surprise, surprise, surprise.
How you doing, man?
Big up, my brother. I'm doing well. How about you?
Not too bad. Just getting ready for the game. Yeah, it looks like a 4 at the back. I don't see any how this will transition into anything else but a 4 at the back. A 4.
So even if it is 4 at the back, does it make any sort of sense to start centrally? We have Koulibaly. We have what's his name?
Yeah, that's
go ahead.
Biggest question mark. That's the biggest question mark there. I mean, why play 2 aged legs at centre back? I don't know. Maybe he's expecting Jorginho to cover that well with the hard work of Mount and Kovacic. It'll be very interesting, but it doesn't look like there's anything else but a 4 at the back. I don't see it changing. I don't see how that will transition into a 3. But with having 2 old legs at the back is a bit of a worry. So that means those midfielders will have to cover overtime. Cucurella will need to come across the line as well as Reece James. Looking at their lineup, bear with me.
They have Okafor. Okafor is dangerous, although he's not the most popular player in the world, but he can do some damage if he gets a chance. I don't know too many of them, and you know why I know Okafor.
They have injuries themselves, so it'll be interesting. We just hope that doesn't cost us, because I'm looking at the back 4 and I'm just looking at the centre back region. But yeah, easy to see. Koulibaly may feature. If you base it off last game, they didn't really were in the best of minds after last game. You know, maybe that's just them thinking, which is okay. The squad needs to see what it's got with experience in the centre. So, we'll see how that goes. Maybe we might see an interchange of Reece James and Aspilicueta. We may see that. But I don't see anything but a 4 at the back. But we'll see how it goes. I just wanted to give my 2 pence. I'm going to go head off for the game. But
thank you for finding the time. And then that contribution alone is huge for me. But he says Koulibaly in for Aspi. You're saying like as in a change. Again, I expect that to happen because this doesn't make any sort of sense. Again, here's where I'm even confused even more. Kovacic being centrally and Jorginho on the flanks here. I don't know, but again, you could say Porter is known to use an orthodox approach. Again, it's something you don't see anywhere, but very strange. I think that's the reason for this. I'm not sure. Again, I know a lot of people will be concerned, but if we end up winning this game and playing very well, then everybody will go, "Wow, what a genius he is!" But still, I just can't. Again, I just can't understand what the midfield three. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe these guys don't understand the placement of the players. Something isn't quite right there. Let me see what we have in the chat. I hope to see that happen. Maybe the argument may well be that he's looking for his priority is a stability in the sense that if you looked at our defense in the past two games, it looked shaky. Maybe he's sickened because Aspi, Silva, James, they've all played together for a while now. So having just Cucurella as the entrant there in the back line now means less of you could say less of a disjointed display, because some of the issues we have had defensively recently, it doesn't look like they played enough to have again a good chemistry between them. So, but I am still not sure what this is. Again, I trust the process, but our job is to talk about it here. Again, if you're watching, please keep liking the video and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I appreciate that. I see somebody ask, is this a real lineup? Yeah, it is a real lineup. Correct me if anything is missing there. Showtime, your thoughts on what we're looking at on the screen.
Well, thank you for sending me the link, first and foremost.
Yeah, thank you, brother. So, again, you just ask, there's always space for you.
But this lineup, is this the strongest lineup that we can put out in the Champions League game right now? This is, I think, this is not, we're not playing Norwich City. We're not playing Brighton. We're not playing, what's the small club's name? Southampton. We're really playing in Champions League. This guy puts Thiago Silva and Azpilicueta in the middle. Combine their age together. These guys are both above 60 years old.
Yeah.
This is not the strongest lineup we have. You put Jorginho in the middle, and you put Jorginho on the left, and you have Kovacic playing in the middle.
Maybe that the midfield area. My argument would be that probably the problem will be with the fourth mob guys. They don't understand the placement of the players, but the formation itself definitely. If these are the players we have on the pitch, the back four will be like this. If a fact is playing with a back four, it just doesn't make sense. We have two of the guys you could say aerially are the weakest in the team.
We saw this guy Cucurella in the back four already. He doesn't flourish well. Chilwell is the best bet to play in the back four with. I'd rather play him in the back, Chilwell in the back four than Cucurella. I'm not pleased with him starting Mount again. In 5-6 matches, we saw the form of Mount, and you continue to play him. We're not getting nothing out of him. And you play Havertz too. I don't get it. This lineup is not the strongest lineup. I don't know if he's playing to win or he's playing to draw the match. This is not the strongest lineup. And I'm not pleased with Aubameyang starting again.
Here's something for us. Let me say quick. We're getting an echo from your end. Right now it's actually Milan 3, Zagreb 1. Good wins for them. Again, we're sitting at the bottom of the table with -1 goals. Let me say this quickly. I think we knew before time he'd be selecting more experienced players than youth. And if you look at on the pitch, there are more experienced players there. But I did not expect the Cesar Azpilicueta to start. I expected if he's starting, it's going to be on the right hand side, not centrally. Maybe this is a structure. Maybe we don't know how they're going to apply the system. Maybe the structure is just. I'm not sure. It just doesn't make any sort of sense to me. But then again, if you remember, we talked about Potter, being very unorthodox. Again, he's unpredictable. He's more, tactically he's flexible. You could say more flexible than Thomas Tuchel. But that's an argument for another day. I'm just confused a bit. Let me try and catch up with a few stuff in the chat. Zixi says Koulibaly has got experience. What is Potter doing? I will find out for you when I get to speak with him. We lose this game. Potter is to blame. How can you play that back to? It just doesn't make any sort of sense. But maybe he knows what he saw during training. Again, he prefers to start it that way. Lots of questions out there. I didn't even expect Havertz to come close to starting, but he's there. Why can't managers get their 11 right players in the right position? No DMs. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know. I am really, really confused. I'm not sure what to make of this lineup. And Leon says, again, if we don't win tonight, he will lose the fans before he has started. Again, they are adopting him before he was even announced. He hasn't even gotten his office. A lot of questions were popping up here and there. And Blue Star FC says 3-3-3-1. Well, again, I'm not going to be surprised. Like I said before, Potter is known to be very, very unorthodox. Maybe that's the case. Again, thank you so much for 51 likes already. We're just 35 minutes into the show. If you haven't, take a second to like the video and also do subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. An announcement quickly. If you were one of those that was selected to participate in the Roman Abramovich tribute contest where you get to win $150, send in. I shared my email the other day. If you need it, maybe you have to, again, come inbox me via Twitter and I'll send you the email again. You have until the end of the month to send in your entry of the tribute to Roman Abramovich. Again, it shouldn't be more than 300 words. Again, thank you very much for that. And here we have, again, Salzburg might cut us apart through the middle. They have a pace, but I'm going to give Graham the benefit of the doubt as we need 3 points. Again, give the man. It's his job. We wait and see. Run up those likes, people. Yes, keep liking the video, people. Let's get it to 100 as soon as possible. We're at 52 likes now. That's not easy, and I appreciate that. Again, it's Porter's first game in charge. Hopefully, we see him again. We'll see some magic tonight. Again, Harry Potter, Graham Potter, however you want to see it. He's got the wand. We want to see it tonight. Again, let's see his magic today. Again, anything else you want to say about the lineup? Let me start. The front three. Let's start from the front. We've talked too much about the back line, and it's scaring the heck out of me. But the front three, what do you think, brother?
I mean, I would have played, and where Aubameyang is, I would have played Broja because it seems like Sterling and Broja has a little more of a connection than Aubameyang and Sterling. I don't really see the gelling connection. It's too fast to integrate Aubameyang in this team right now. He just came less than 2 weeks ago. I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's really fit enough to be able to play at this high level of Champions League ball. He's coming from he's not coming from competition. Last season, they didn't compete in the Champions League, so he has no experience. I think
plus the attack in his home.
You said what?
The attack in his home. You can't argue probably not emotionally ready yet. He should have been given days off.
Yeah, he's not ready. He's not. I don't even think his face is fit enough to go and get the ball to the face. I think Broja is best to come in and start. I don't think. I mean, Havertz. I'm not too keen on Havertz right now, but it is what it is. I saw him yesterday in the preseason training, in the training before the match. I saw him with some tape on his knee, so I don't know how well that knee is ready to go. I think Sterling. I mean, he's the best attacker we have right now. I'm not happy with this guy, this small boy Harry Potter. I'm not happy. See, this is what happens when you bring a small manager into a big club. You get small manager mentality. We haven't seen nothing yet, but look at the lineup and just tell you like, oh my days, what lineup is this? Compared to this, what should have been played against that Croatian team, but you play this against a team in Salzburg who can give us a run for our money. Aspilicueta and Thiago Silva at combined age is 66-something years old, and you playing them together against young attackers. These not old people. These are young guys. I'm not pleased, man. But I'm gonna keep my comments.
If you are in the chat, please check if you can see the structure of the lineup somewhere. Again, let me say the placement of the players, most especially. This is odd. Jorginho on the left. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that's the case. And even though I love FOTMob and I've advised people to go get the app, they're gonna like it. But usually they get the placement, the positioning of the players wrong. I don't think this is correct. If I'm not sure what this is. Again, I hope we'll win. I hope we'll win. Even though I'm still shocked at what I'm looking at on the screen, I sincerely do hope we win this one. Again, we're at 53 likes. Keep liking the video. We need to get it to 100 as soon as possible. Again, the AC Milan game is in the 83rd minute. Again, Olivier Giroud scored the penalty. That was the first goal. I'm not sure who scored the second and the third because I was preparing for this show. Again, keep liking the video, guys. Let me see your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts on the lineup. Again, if we do not win today, then we're out of the Champions League. Joseph Tomu, again, you can't say mathematically we're not going to be out, but it's going to be a very, very pretty difficult. We need to win this one. Even a draw will still be in a very, very difficult position. Again, it is, look, we're sitting again at the bottom of the table with -1 goals. It just doesn't make any sense. I hope, again, we didn't do much mistake at the back, obviously. I hope so either. Again, and Zixi says if Koulibaly was in for Aspilicueta, would be happy. And maybe Pulisic for Havertz. Yeah, it makes sense because Havertz, he's been poor of late. And maybe starting Pulisic would have made a huge difference given we're playing with this formation. But everybody's time will come, I believe. You get a clean slate, so there's a chance he gets the chance to prove that, again, he's the man and then plays very often. But, yeah, I looking at it, I don't even know where to start analyzing this. It just doesn't make any sort of sense. I can't really see the bench fully here. The only people I'm seeing on the bench is Amanda Broya, Ben Chilwell, Carney Chukwuemeka, Christian Pulisic, Conor Gallagher, Dennis Zakaria, Hakim Ziyech, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I know this doesn't show fully. It's just the designer is trying to make it pretty, but not paid attention to the usability. It's caught up. So maybe I'll use my iPad to find out who's on the bench, really. But if you can help me with the list in the chat, I appreciate that. You wanted to say something, Showtime.
The fact that he plays the out of form Mason Mount again and again. What is with these managers when they come in and they stick him right in there? We have so much. We have Gallagher. We have Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who has been playing consistently well, and you play Mount instead of Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I would have played Gallagher ahead of Mason Mount. He hasn't proved like he's ready to go. Havertz too. I don't know what is going on with this is favoritism over perfection. This is a favoritism lineup. This is the favoritism lineup.
I get your argument there. I think if you ask me, I'd argue Mount, what he needed was just a rest. He looked mentally tired. Just the same thing we witnessed this past season, where again he'd be on the pitch, you'd still see him run his life out. You know, the pressing was still there. But the only reason why we were able to tell, okay, this guy's mentally tired, it's this, the final decision or decision making was off. And when he took a bit of a break, he came back again, he started firing for us. I think there's a chance he does well today. But where I'm not sure how well he's going to do is the fact that he hasn't played in this particular position as in the midfield deeper like this for a while. Except the last game that Tuchel tried to play him as one of the sixes. I'm not sure. I don't remember the structure quite well. He probably gets even more confused rather than perform. But I hope he does well again. I'm going to repeat myself. As much as I'm confused about the structure and the lineup, because we have a full fit Koulibaly, a full fit of Fofana. It's not like they're injured and he decides to go with this. I question, the lineup, but I still remember that he's known to be very, very unorthodox with his approaches. Maybe we'll be surprised at how well the team plays today. The lineup is very odd. Yeah, odd. I would have capitalized the ODD, and I'm serious about that. This is, again, I'm not sure what to say, really. It says, again, Werner was useless. Again, and Werner, I think he'd better off be, leaving for Germany. In England, again, you'd only see flashes of what he's capable of doing because we will not always play against teams that we can find spaces in behind because Werner operates with space. Without space, he struggles. Here, is this a real lineup? I don't know. Again, if anything changes, I'd be surprised. Yes, it is the real lineup. That's check somewhere else to confirm. If you see anything different, please do let us know. That is the lineup, and it's no joke. Again, I'm cracking up here and trying to hold myself. I called it that we would probably play 4-3-3 again. Protosexual Mount out. But the question I want to ask you: did you predict Azpilicueta starting in this lineup? Did you, by any chance, think about that? Yeah, you don't. Again, Alba go to that. I think he gets a goal. Because he will get some fine service from these two guys that are, flanking him. Yotot and Alba getting a goal today. I think he will get a goal. Jokes aside, brother, go ahead. Showtime. Yeah, I know you're really pissed.
I know. Yeah, this one is just baffling me. Even I'm reading the comment, and Just Viola just said our bench is stronger than our starting 11. Take a look at it. That is poor when you have a bench better than your starting 11. It's bad. I don't know.
God.
It depends on how Sterling plays. If Sterling plays and he feeds Aubameyang, then I guess he scores. But I think Sterling is going to score. I think it's going to end up in a draw. But just look at this lineup, man. What are we doing? This is I don't care if Tuchel lost the last match, but this right here is a slap in our face right here.
Yeah. Again, let's give him a chance. Let's trust.
I gotta give him a chance. It's because I love the Blues. So he's getting all the chances that he could get from me. But this right here, this is not how you get on somebody's good side. You play. Our bench is better than our starting 11. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I haven't even gotten to that comment. I'm going to scroll through it as soon as possible. And my apologies in advance. I will scroll past quite a lot of comments to get to the very bottom so that whatever I'm reading is aligned with whatever we have on the screen. And if you haven't, please keep liking the video and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We will do a watch along on the other channel, and I'll share the link in a bit. Even though you'd be redirected to that place once the show ends. But yeah, it is really painful indeed. Let me see. Again, Eddie was in the house. Maybe he's having a connection issue. Let me wait. If he comes back, I'll bring him in to give us his thoughts on the lineup. Again, Salzburg. I don't want to laugh. Please, let's support the team. Please, come on. The Undertaker, please don't do that. And I want to concentrate and host the show. I'm not here to laugh. Just let us what to think about the lineup. Okay, here we have, I think Potter to adapt. Maybe that's the case, yeah. And here, Kunle H again says, it's illogical for a new coach to want to start the captain or the more experienced player. But even if I'm starting Cesar, if I were, Graham Potter, not centrally, maybe this is false. Maybe the structure is false. Maybe that's not the correct structure, but we will not know until the game starts. This is just like the type of thing I go through when we're playing a cup game and Tuchel is the coach. You just can't tell what you see until the game starts.
You don't experience in Champions League games. You experience it in domestic cups. You don't experience. These guys are experimenting with this lineup right here. It's an experiment he's doing. I don't care where you play Azpilicueta. You want to start him in his natural position. You don't start him at a center back position.
He hasn't played for a billion years.
A billion years. Next to his aging brother in Thiago Silva. Like, you can't do that. Then you have, look, like I said before, then you have Pizza Boy Jorginho there. He's going to be playing. Then look, the midfield, if you play Jorginho in the middle, next to, behind, in front of Thiago Silva and Asper, they're going to be running past all three of them easily. The only thing Thiago Silva have left is a brain, not the legs. There's no cover there. Thiago Silva get beat out of position. Is Azpilicueta going to be able to shoot in that position and cover him? No, because he has dead legs too. And small boy Kepa is that goal. So now every shot outside the 18 is just going to be flying past his hands. It's just, I don't know, man. It's okay.
Let me just, to be honest,
We'll win.
the game was, we'll win again because we support the blue. Again, we support the blue before the manager. AC Milan beat Zagreb by 3-1 again, so they have 4 points now. Zagreb had 3 points. Salzburg has 1 point. We have 0 points. We really need to win this one again. For the midfield area, this 1, 2, 3 here. I don't think. I think they got this wrong. I think Jorginho starts essentially. But that's, by the way, here we have, again, not feeling confident in the midfield at all. I'm not feeling confident too, but I believe in the manager. And again, I've said this like a zillion times, is known to be very unorthodox with his approaches. And I'm not going to be surprised if that's the case today. Again, Zixi says, if we don't win by 3 goals, it's an L. I don't, I don't want to see another win. I hope so. Again, starting Kepa Arrizabalaga, but yeah, the same thing I have there. I'm going to scroll to quite a few. I'm going to get to the very bottom. Apologies if I haven't said hello to you, especially if this is your first time here. Harry Empore, it looks like this is your first time here. What is that? You guys are not going to kill me, and I don't want to stop. I want to stop laughing and host the show. Just write what you think. Again, write what you think about the lineup. Stop complaining. Tell me what you think. Okay, let me just say what you think is what is that defense it's going to cost us. We're not sure the application. Maybe the application is different. I don't know. Bro, I wanted to see Zacharias start again so bad. Even my friend Josh CFC had a predicted lineup where he had Zakaria in the middle as a defensive midfielder. Maybe Potter doesn't see the need for a defined defensive midfielder because I'm really concerned. This is especially true if these are the guys that are going to start and they don't have proper protection. We're in serious trouble if they're not going to screen the defense well again. But let's see how things pan out. If that's your thought, I hope we don't. I don't want us to lose, no matter how hard I've laughed this evening and how confused I am about the selection. Again, I still hope we win the game. Yes, this is the best lineup right now. Okay, thank you for saying that. Tuchel stands crying again. Don Potter is cooking. I support him. Again, I hope he does well. Big up to you two, Queen of the House. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for finding the time to join the show to help keep the house clean. I'm going to be watching the chat. Okay, we still have a beautiful time. Again, let's see what we have here. Hey, everyone in the chat. Hey, to you two. Again, this is going to be bad. Players won't play better. First game of Porta. I hope, I hope that Salzburg are bad today. They have about 7 players out. I'm not sure if any of them made it to the lineup. When I checked the last time I was researching, again, when I was trying to do a predicted lineup, they had about 7 players out. I'm not sure if any of them returned. A few of them had, again, the note doubtful. So that's a chance some of them started, but I'm not sure. Again, I wanted Zakaria. Again, why no Chile? Again, I'm not sure. Again, hey, Viola. Again, I wouldn't have been happy. I would have been happier if we put Zakaria in. I didn't expect Zakaria to start. I expected, again, I expected a double pivot with Jorginho and Kovacic, and I expected a back 3 because Potter himself, he does play with a 3 at the back formation at Brighton. Again, predominantly, in most games, he used a 3 at the back system. But again, here's where something he has in common with Thomas Tuchel. He plays wingers as wing backs. So it remains to be seen how our players will deal with that, since he doesn't differ that much in terms of how he likes his players to play and how he prefers, again, versatile players, given his preference to play wingers as wing backs. Yeah, what a way to start this one. I guess, again, the postponed Premier League match didn't benefit us at all, because I wonder, rather this lineup, again, I would rather this lineup to be tested in the Premier League, before the Champions League proper. Testing this lineup in the Premier League is a much bigger risk than in the Champions League. Showtime, your thoughts.
What do you look? I'd rather you test this now in the Champions League, man. You don't test this type of lineup in the Champions League. I'm just right now. I'm lost of words. I don't know how we're gonna play, but I just want to win. A draw is gonna leave a bad taste. That I don't know in anybody else's mouth but my mouth, because we didn't come out and win this game with the best squad. But I want to win. I don't know. I want to win pretty too. I don't want to win with a nail biter. I don't want to be there in front of my TV scratching my head like why we didn't score yet, or we wait to the last minute to score one goal. I mean, this guy Gary Potter, whatever his name is, man. Welcome to Chelsea. You win this one, a round of applause. You lose this one, the fans were going to be look. There's going to be questions from now until the next Premier League match. And who do we play next?
I think it's South. I don't remember who.
I don't remember who as well.
I'll say the schedule. Go ahead.
But it's just I don't know, man. I mean, look, it's the first game of his regime. I mean, this is the first real game of the new ownership's regime as well, because they cleared house and now this is their fresh start that they wanted. Todd Bowley and Co. So this is all on them. I just don't know how you put Pizza Boy in. And you have Thiago Silva and
Aspilicueta. Just call him Jorginho.
Yeah, Jorginho. J5. You have J5 there. You have Thiago Silva and Aspilicueta right playing behind him. I don't know what logic is that. You say he's going for experience. Forget your experience. You put your best 11 out there, and this is not the best 11, in my opinion, honestly. But I thank you for having me on, Coach. I got to run here.
All right, bro. Yeah, I can deal with the rest of the show. You're fine. I appreciate you finding time to join.
Here. My best score prediction is 1-0 us, but the worst case scenario is a 2-2 draw, because I don't think Kepa is going to be able to save those outside shots because he lacks those abilities. But yeah, thank you.
All right, you said a 1-0 win and a 2-2 draw. You said
no loss.
Okay.
I don't think we lose though.
All right, we'll see. Thank you very much. I appreciate your contributions, and I'm happy that you found time to join us here. I can't thank you enough, brother.
Thank you for having me on, man. And shout out to the chat, too. W-Chat.
Thank you. Now, we have, again, Salzburg has never beaten an English side in 6 attempts. Oh, dear. Yeah. And Glenn being sarcastic here. I'm sure you're talking about, again, a Charity FC factor. I am terrified of that. Maybe the mentality of the team has changed on the ground, Porter. And again, I'm seeking anybody in the chat, anybody, if you can, please explain this lineup to me, why you think this is. Yes, we knew before time that he'd start a lot of experienced players, but I do not, expected against Aspilicueta and Thiago Silva to start centrally. Thiago Silva, yes. Aspilicueta, no. Plus those two, they end the strongest aerially. Again, but maybe the approach is very different. There's something Porter is cooking. He's doing something with his wand that we don't know about. I hope that's the case. And here again, I would have started Fofana over Aspi. That is all. Again, even Trevor Chalobah, Aspi hasn't played there for a while. Before I saw the lineup, when I heard he was going to start, I thought maybe he's going to start, as the right back again. But let's see what happens. Again, I believe. Again, I trust the process. I hope we get a result today. TT tried this last season. We couldn't do anything in attack. Okay, we'll see. Sterling is a left wing back. I don't know if you, like I've said before, if you've seen that is an entirely different structure than what you're looking at on the screen here. Please do share. I really would like to see it. A theory, Potter gets a sack next week to go guess back. Yeah, I get it. You wish. I think they'd give him time. And again, even before Thomas Tuchel was fired, a lot of people during the shows were saying it's going to be a long season, and really it will be a pretty long season, even longer than we thought it'd be. It's going to be possibly an excruciating season, but I still believe we can get something done. We just have to be patient with the manager, give him time, to implement his preferred approach to the game. But that's, by the way, here we say it again. It says most of our attack will come from the right side. We'll see what happens. Again, Dan the man, Dan the boss. Dan, how are you doing?
I'm okay, Coach. How's you, mate?
Well, I can't complain. I can't complain. Please, I need help. I'm not able to, yeah, explain this lineup. Again, the only explanation I have, we've always known he probably will, will start experienced players mostly, but I did not expect to see Salzburg to start centrally. Again, plus this here, I don't trust this. I don't think this is the structure. This, midfield three here. The placement, I think. I think Jorginho will be central. But your thoughts overall on the lineup?
It's a stupid formation. As the correct centre back with Thiago Silva. No Fofana, no Koulibaly. Jorginho and Kovacic and Mount in the three mids. Nah, there's not. It don't make sense, Coach, man. I would have thought he would have played three at the back, the 3-5-2, with sorry, the background. It's our boy is playing up for some reason, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't make sense how the three at the back. I would have thought he had the three at the back, where Kukureya go on the left wing back, then James on the right wing back, then have Kovacic and then Jorginho in the middle between that. Then the front three has the wing and left wing and the striker. But this is Potter's formation, so we're gonna have to see how it goes. If we don't, hopefully. But Aspilicueta centre back, come on, Coach. Why Aspie? Why Aspie with Thiago Silva?
Maybe again, we don't know how this. Again, this may well not be the structure. I have to be honest. This may well not be the structure, but again, it is funny, really. Again, I've gotten a huge chuckle out of the whole thing, but I'm suspecting this may well not be the structure. And here, access again, Brusky, can you explain? If you understand, help us. Again, nobody here is an expert. You help us understand what you think is trying to do here with this, the personnel you were seeing on the pitch, because I'm still confused. Again, I have to.
Let's coach. It's the four. Unless he's playing the 4-2-3, it's going to be the 4-3-1-2 formation. Like when you're on the game, he might have basically Havertz in Cam, and then Aubameyang and Sterling in the front. It might. This is what it might be. It might be Jorginho in the middle and Kovacic on the centre mid, and then Mount on the other side. It's like the 4-3-3, but it might be the 4-3-1-2. So where Kai Havertz probably run into the middle, and you have Sterling and Aubameyang up front. What it's probably done is might be the 4-3-1-2, where it's the 4-3-3, but he has the two at the front. But you might actually in the game against Salzburg, you might see where Havertz might be pushing behind with Aubameyang and Sterling. Like at the midfield bit, and you'll see the three in the mid.
Here's a giveaway. So again, Liam Lane just sent me this saying Aspie, Silva, and Kukureya are warming up as a three away from the other. So that's a giveaway. So I'm sensing it makes it, like I said before, when somebody said that, it makes more sense for it to be a back three system with Silva centrally, Aspie to the right, and what's his name to the left. But who starts on the other side? Maybe Sterling, left wing back. I think somebody else in the chat has already said it. So it makes sense now. I don't think this is a four at the back system because it wouldn't make any sort of sense. We will be smothered if we play this defensively and with this midfield three, which means that the defense will not be screened properly. Again, people, we have 63 people watching, and if you haven't, take a second to like the video. We have 173 people watching. And we have just 63 likes. If you haven't, take a second to like the video and also do subscribe to the channel. Again, Bolly announced himself as the manager on Christmas Day. You heard it here first. Yeah, that's a serious announcement there. Just quickly, let me respect the person with the donation. Quickly here. But again, I want to say that you don't really have to do that for me to read your comment. I will eventually get to your comment and read it again, but I can't find it, and I don't want to miss it. Oh, Okay, let me see. Oh my goodness, I'm like a zillion years behind. Again, Tomide Akinokun, my Niger brother, thank you very much again. I appreciate that. I believe I pronounced your name correctly after all. I am Nigerian. This is either 3-3-3-1. Okay, Stalin in the left wing back position, which his primary role definitely isn't to defend, but to overload the midfield area and the final third. Or again, a 3-5-2. I think it makes sense. Somebody else have talked about it. So the 4-4-3-3 formation just doesn't make any sort of sense, and we've been getting a huge chuckle out of it. So thank you very much for that donation. I appreciate that, brother. And again, I have to let you know this. You don't have to do this for me to read your comment. I will eventually get to it. But then again, I am going to scroll to the very bottom because I'm way far too behind. Again, apologies if I don't, read your comment. If I start reading everybody's comment, would get stuck in reading the comments and will not be able to get anything done by the time the show ends. So Daniel in the front, who do you think scores the first goal today? I think we'll have just a few minutes to round up, just about 3 minutes more.
The first goal, Raheem Sterling.
You think it's going to be Raheem Sterling? If you're in the chat, let us know who do you think will score the first goal. I want to get your thoughts again. If you haven't, like the video and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I see Lee, Kim So, big up to you. Big up Chelsea, the Undertaker. I send that again. Saik Babu, Slow CBs again. Big up to you. Big up to everyone that's in the chat. Who else have a nice day? Hello to Wally Waldo. A big up to you. All Rain again, a big up to you, big up to Lee, big up to I saw somebody else again. Okay, Tumnu, big up to you, big up to everyone that's in the chat. So go ahead, who do you think scores the first goal? Let me ask the chat what they think the outcome of the game will be. Go ahead, Daniel.
So, sorry, Kai. So my feet's breaking up a little bit. I'm just trying to sort out the stereo. But could you repeat that again, Coach?
What do you think the outcome would be? Tell me who you think scores first and all that.
With Raheem Sterling, I think it could be a Raheem Sterling or Aubameyang to be the goal scorers. But I just don't understand with the formation because as for Lucretia, is it because he's got more experience in the Champions League and he's got him as a centre back with Thiago Silva? This is the first time I've actually seen Ashley Lucretia and Thiago Silva at centre backs together, if it is the four at the back, Ashley and Silva. It's just weird. I think I'm gonna go. I think with this situation, if Kai Havertz does play in Camwell, it could be possible Havertz might score the first goal. Sterling get the second, but we'll have to go with Raheem Sterling and Aubameyang. They'll be the goal scorers today, Coach.
Yeah.
Right? Because
I think this is very correct. I think it will be a 5-man midfield. We've had some fun, but truly it's going to be a 5-man midfield. I don't think that structure on the screen is correct. It confused us. It just doesn't make any sense. So I think he'd be very, very big concerned if he starts that with that structure on the screen. But that's, by the way, with that, I want to say thank you to everybody who's found time to join the show. We will be switching over to Soccer Perspective. There, we would do the watch along. If you want to be part of it, again, thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you to Lee. Thank you to Kim So. Thank you to all the mods. Thank you to Liam Lane. Thank you to Queen of the House, Just Viola. Thank you to all of you for finding the time to join to keep the house clean. I cannot thank you guys enough. Thanks so much. God bless us all. See you guys over there as we start the watch along on the Soccer Perspective. Thank you. God bless us all. Come on, Chelsea!
Come on,
let's go
Chelsea.
Get a win today.
Let's get 3 points. Let's get three pointers. Come on.
Cheers. Even if it's by 1-0, let's get a win.
Let's get a win today. We need 3 points on that lead.